Well, today is Forearm day. Again, I'm going to try with the bar in the new place where I told you I'm going to try this angle and this orientation to see if it's. Already I'm seeing that it will be easier for everything to focus on the movement. So this is 15 kilos. For the wrist curl, I have to be careful with not open my legs too much. It should be just about the shoulders, a little bit wider, but not that much. You can be like this because you are going to work like in a B shape, something strange. So okay, and also I'm hearing all the lore that I need for the new Space Marines to go ready. I should be ready for the 9th. Is it 9th of September? I don't know. It depends if I'm going to buy the pre-order or I'm going to wait. So anyway, let's start and let's see how it feels. Okay, there I did 20 reps and I want to see if I can do that consistently through the whole exercise, because the last time I saw that with both hands using the bar it's easier. So I'm going to try going for 20 reps on each set, and let's see if I can do it. So I'm not feeling it quite there, the reps. So what I'm going to do now is going to failure and see how many I can do until failure, and then add a lot more reps. Well, 30 reps. I mean, maybe I should do raise to 25. So in the next one, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 25 reps in this one here, and also I'm going to try to do it just like this. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm going to do the first one to failure to check how many I can do, because I was thinking on 20, but right before in the risk curl we did 30 reps on the last one. You know that it should be, you shouldn't do more than in the first one. So now in the first one I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm going to try to see if here it's comfortable to do it. I hope so. Well, my hand doesn't support this 15 kilos, so I'm going to remove 5 and let's see. Well, there I did 15, well, let's say 13 goods with the 15 kilos, and now I did 10 or another 15. So I'm going to try to go to failure again in the next set and see how many I can do. Well, there I did 20. It's not the target that I was looking for, but I think that should be the goal for the next 2 reps, for the next 2 sets. So let's continue. Well, there we saw that I can put a lot more reps on the wrist curl and the extension, wrist extension. I can put a lot more reps. So for the next week, I will put more reps. But here, 15 reps, 20 kilos is perfect. So let's do it. Well, there I was feeling like I wasn't closing all the way. I was feeling like I was doing this. I I am going to rewatch the clip to see if at any moment I was doing something like this. But this feels amazing. Well, there, as always, the reverse barbell curl feels amazing. I mean, well, here with the ultra wide, you are not going to see how I feel like my forearms are about to explode. You know, feels super nice. You know, when the skin feels hard and tight, it's wonderful. Well, I put the 50 kilos back again instead of the 60 or 55 because I think I can do 20 or 25 reps with this one, having the whole motion. You know, with the 60 kilos, I felt that, you know, I wanted to do 15, but at 10 reps, for example, my wrist was starting in past. Well, at the 10th rep, my hands usually start to fail, and they barely can lift the weight, and I end up doing this with my shoulders, and I don't want that at all. So that's when I'm going to try to do 20 or 25 reps here and see how it feels. The objective is to not do 50 reps because obviously you're going to be exhausted there, but I want more intensity than than just fatigue the muscle. You know what I mean? So. Oh, no. Oh, well, today, oof, today looks like I work properly the forearms because I barely could lift the thing comfortable, and I don't know why. Well, I think it's because of this, but when you discover that you could go further than you thought, and now all that time is like wasted time. I'm starting to feel a little bit like that. But anyway, I can do nothing about the past, so let's focus on the future and let's continue. Well, there we just finished the forearm training. I mean, the bar is a game changer. I felt today with this last exercise like I wasn't exercising, you know, achieving the intensity that I wanted with the forearms, to the point where you saw the first um, the first set on this last exercise. I barely could lift the bar. I mean, today this weight felt super heavy. I was, even though even I look at there in the clip. I look if I put more weight just by mistake, but no, it was just 50 kilos on the bar. Uh, the bar for all the exercises for the first two, a game changer. The first set on the first exercise, I did it wrong. I did it too wide, so you have to do it narrower that I did. Where the point where you shouldn't feel this this muscle here when you are doing the wrist curl. You shouldn't feel this at all. This tendon here, you shouldn't feel it at all. No, you should be like this, and you shouldn't feel this. I've been hearing the lore of all of the Warhammer 40k. It's no. I have to take one of the novels and read it, because just by listening, it's something very different. That I know that everything is like exaggerated and everything, but the people, the fans take it so seriously that I don't know. I have to read one of those novels um, to see how they do it. Uh, I always liked the miniatures and everything, but I never was that invested into the lore. I was, I like a lot more just the Space Marines than anything else. Um, and I was hearing now through the training a tier list of all the Primarchs, and by my standards of what I used to read, you know, I like pretty much Stephen King and writers that write like he does, that he just do tell you enough for you to make up the scenario and the characters and everything. They don't. He is not 2 pages describing something. With just 4 lines, he have the whole setup. And just by what I'm listening, maybe it's not the case for, or maybe it depends from novel to novel, because I don't know, just by listening to, well, I've been listening this for the whole day, for the whole day, the history and the lore of every every faction in the game. I think the best are the best writer, the best yeah, the best writer, the most balanced, the more coherent. Everything is the Tao, but those are the most recent one, and that's why they are so. You know, it's so easy to know the line of power between between the regular soldier and these guys that goes on these mechas. You know that the soldier is weaker than the guy on the mecha, usually. But with the Imperium, it's like the soldier is, light years away from a space marine, but the space marine is like light years away from a Primarch. The levels of power is just ridiculous as I'm hearing it. Maybe in the novels is better explained, or there is that hint of it's written for people that live in the Imperium and they exaggerated everything. And maybe if you read a novel from the side of the Tao, or from the side of the, yeah, let's say the Tao, they will describe the Imperium in other ways, because everything is unbreakable. Everything is the most the hardest. Everything is, the biggest explosions and everything. And it's super strange, the way that it's being described, the Imperium. Because then, for example, the Tau are the best describer of everything, the most coherent, the best. The levels of power are very clear. Then the Negrons are not as bad as the Imperium in terms of which, in terms of the power. Because, for example, I was hearing about the ships that they use, from a regular fighter jet to this. Yeah, I think everything. From the fighter jet to the Dyson Sphere, that one of these, the collector, well, is how is called by regular people. This guy that have like mini, what's the name? Cubes with people trapped inside, and he's a collector. from the fighter jet to just a step below the collector, everything is like super powerful. It's like doesn't make that much sense. So that's why I should buy a book, one of these novels, or just stick with the Space Marine. That is what I was always interested on, because it's from the soldier to the Space Marine. You see what's the name? It's clear the order from a soldier to the Space Marine, the levels of power, or between the Space Marines and the specialization, the Space Marines, the Salamanders, but from there and on, it's everything. I think I'm going to start with the Space Marines. I'm not going to look up, because it doesn't make that much sense. Again, I have to take a novel and read it, and then I will see. So I will see you tomorrow with shoulders, that I have to start with 15 kilos to not risk to injure my shoulder further. Now I'm not feeling it at all. I mean, I feel it is there, but it's not the same stabbing pain that I was feeling before. I don't know, I'm doing poses to see if I can feel the pain, and I can feel it. But it's a pain like a fatigue pain. It's not the same pain that I was feeling. Um, like this here on the tendon on the triceps, or just the last week, there was like it was a nail through the elbow. So I will see you tomorrow with shoulders. Bye.